Boys.
Good job. Let's move on to the next group.
Oh, I can PC. Oh, Max, mnanisikia nikiongea?
Welcome to the show, Gamer Keezy. Congratulations on your shoe being the winner of the Shoe Creator Contest. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling ecstatic. It's been about a month from me winning categories and winning the finalists. I'm on top of the world right now.
So I just got off of your live stream seeing you react to winning the contest.
Here are the Nuggets unloading from the team bus earlier on, anxious to get down to business with this battle looming. And the Gamer Rifle, sponsored by Express. Press like a pro. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, standing by for the
Nuggets coach.
That's some pretty sound advice. Thanks, DA. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at Denver. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
I think Minnesota, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Bol is out there with Jokic. Then it's Ball. Then there's Murray. And it's Barton in at the small forward position. And for Minnesota, Shea is out there with Culver. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Russell. And it's Tinsley in at the 2-guard spot. Of course, for some players now in their second seasons, you can tell just how big the jump is between that first year and their second year in the league.
I think, Kevin, it's probably the single biggest growth opportunity. One of the things that happens is the game slows down for second-year players. Very rarely do you see a guy take a step backwards. They're comfortable, they're more confident, and they know what to expect.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
You know, they came in as the underdog here. Very low expectations, could play without pressure, and clearly that worked.
And the size Bol has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best.
Oh,
to be
ananiaibisha.
aggressive in scoring. And really, few guys in the league are more unique than Bobo. Has length for days, but needs to add a tremendous amount of strength to guard his natural position. Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
The three trains it from beyond the arc. Bol's got 5. And talking about Bol, his dad, Manute Bol, was known for his defense. That is not the case for his son.
Well, they're two completely different types of players. Bobo's game is about skill. He can handle, he can shoot. And for someone who's 7'2", he's a tremendous playmaker.
Barton, no luck. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Pacers in Indiana.
Efficiency away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear, Greg, that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Russell from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Shea.
Well, it's key that you've got to maintain concentration throughout the game. And D'Angelo Russell, nice job in the catch
Wa
and shoot.
KPC nitakufumua sana.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early.
Ona pass hiyo.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And how about the balance there from Culver? Really good at staying in control despite the D being all over.
Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's Jokic top of the key. Over Towns. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
The pass to Tinsley. Kicks it out to Shea. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Jokic, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Culver passes to Russell.
Wasenge hataki nipige dunking.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Oa Maki. Eh.
Substitution here for Denver.
Oa, uyo unasikika kwenye mic huku kwamba utaniua, si wake KPC unamsikia huyo?
Nimeona tu unapocheza. Kwanza una control timu nzima?
Hii hapo una control mtu mmoja Sikaria.
Hebu cheza ambao una control labda timu nzima ndio utanitisha. Mtu mmoja.
Haina noma. Ngoja nimalize. Mimi sichezi defense. Mimi yani ni mtu wa mbele. Kwa hiyo na try kuonyesha jinsi nilivyokuwa moto.
Maliza kucheza hiyo. Ucheze wanachezesha timu nzima nione.
Poa.
Lakini usikiona ndio nitakunyoosha. Yaani vibaya. Pia unakula. Pia unafika.
Nasubiria uninyooshe, nasubiria mwanangu.
Mpaka nataka nimtumie timu yako mtu acheke mama. Lakini sikati ndio Maki, unakumbukaga vipi kati una PS? Fanya maliza tunione.
Unajua hii, umesikia the issue inakuwa kwamba wewe una mtu wako unapewa mtu wako wa kumkaba, umeona? Na wewe unamchezesha mtu mmoja. Mbona? Sema ningekuwa na PS Plus ningecheza na watu online uone ninavyowanyoosha.
Sawa, kwa maana nakwambiaje, maliza ukicheza mechi ya kawaida nishtue nyingine.
Haina noma.
Hapo ucheze na Rocket.
Baridi.
Cheza na Rocket.
Pretty much in
Poa.
attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
Pass the ball. And here is Wesley. Pass to Jerebko. And he drops it in from the low post.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
McCray kicks to Jackson. On the wing, Che. The pass to Jackson. Shoots over Wesley. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
You know, you get the sense this guy, the 4 years of college ball helped. He plays at his pace, and he does it with such calm.
Russell against Ball. Good work there as it goes. Ball's got his second basket.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Here's Gregory, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Let's remember that GMs weren't sure about his dedication to the game, but Chase answered those questions with absolutely sensational play.
Minnesota making a switch. Tinsley's checked in. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
From deep, Che kept alive. Free. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That free throw missing. Some changes for Minnesota. Seconds left in the first half. Here's Tinsley for Murray. And so it's Minnesota going into the... And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play.
Bado.
by 10. They've got Towns. Shea is out there with Culver. Then it's Russell. And it's Tinsley in at the 2. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, there's a willingness to mix it up on the glass, and that's a big plus for Karl Anthony Towns.
Ball dishes to Murray. Passes it to Bol. Now, here's Ball. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Shea left side. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Take a look at Tinsley. And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And here's Jay outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 14 points for Jay. The Nuggets trail by 16.
Boy, when you think about the skill that Karl Anthony Towns has, and you realize he's just getting started in the league, his future is truly off the charts. By the midpoint of his career, we could be talking about him as one of the most skilled big men to ever play the game. All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And it's Bol that time on the assist by Jokic. Bol's got 11 points. And with the offensive tool set of Karl Anthony Towns, Doris, he could see MVP consideration in the future.
Well, what we know about Karl Anthony Towns certainly is that each and every night he has a major impact for his team. And consider, he's still growing as a player and ironing out some areas. But this guy is going to be a star for a long time, no doubt.
Here's Barton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Denver. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Towns. They get it back. Ball. Good D by Jay.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Culver passes to Drake. And the dunk by Jay.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Boys, what's the best combination of inside-outside basketball you see offensively now?
Well, 2 guys really come to mind immediately for me. It's Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis, because both men can face up and knock down shots in a legitimate enough fashion that you've got to get out and contest those guys. But the other side of this is they can play in the post and be a legitimate back-to-the-basket force who you've got to guard with more than one guy. I mean, how exciting, Kevin, are Joel and AD to watch play?
They're thrilling. I would agree. 1:30 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Jackson. Good on the bucket. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ball dishes to Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Well, Kevin.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Over in the corner. To the middle. Here's Gregory. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Jay. Down low. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, leaving no doubt on that one, the explosiveness of Cat.
And so is Jay making things happen for Minnesota. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping it. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Unasema safi, tunachukulia kiasi.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been 2 very different performances
When I agree with you.
teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Denver. You got Rose. Noel is out there with Jonas Jerebko. Then there's Murray. Rose passes to Noel. With a 3.
Shot pass.
Shea grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build.
Akele unafeli hujakuepo nilipokuwa napiga dunks.
You had to choose between raising
Shaeka kama 2 hivi.
or widening the floor or even widening the lane. Which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner 3, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game. But because that 3-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen the floor.
Minnesota leading by 20. To the wing on the left.
Weke na vocabwa.
And here's Culver. Shot clock at 6. And here's Jay outside. Good on the triple. Gregory's got 27 points.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
The pass to Jerebko. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the dunk by Jay.
And the dunk by Jay.
On fire. Worked for everything he's got.
Outside Rose. Shoots from 14. Rebound Minnesota. Culver's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Okogie, the pass to Towns. Yep, that one goes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, you and I were just talking about something Commissioner Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a mid-season tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, number one, you're going to have 2 goals. Instead of 1 championship, maybe you want to win that mid-season tournament too.
Back to Jay. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Jay's got 31.
I'll tell you, around the basket, Che has got such a good nose for putting it in the bucket.
Jokic high post.
Oh, yeah.
Jay's there. Bull kicks to Rose. Passes to Bull. Over Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, Bull with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Spellman's checked in. And a switcher also for Denver. Ball's checked in for Rose. Russell passes to Gray. Here's Tinsley. Outside Russell.
Ngo msenga hapo ni kaba.
Pass to Tinsley. Now Jay. He's covered by Murray. Russell from long range. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. To the inside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Culver. Back to Russell. Gregory, the pass to Tinsley. Inside. And the dunk.
Mama mae.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Ball up top. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Murray. And the shot is long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jay.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Barton passes to Jerebko. Basket counts. Jerebko's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now the pass to Reynolds. Shoots over Wesley. Reynolds, good.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your... best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
Baseline Jay on the way. 2 points. That one goes.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
30 seconds left in the
please.
fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And here's the break. Bjelic uses the glass to finish the layup.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Trier. Jay outside. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Wanaenda
They're getting ready.
mechi ya kawaida.
No doubt, GA. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know they're fans.
Hey man, Kenny here. I thought you did a great job of keeping everyone involved. What happened out there that allowed you to rack up so many assists?
My teammates were knocking down shots, man. I mean, you can have a great system, which coach has established here. You can stay patient, move, run, plays all the way through. But if the ball doesn't go through the net, guess what, man? No assists. That's why I say, if anything, the guys carried me tonight.
No signing, bitch. Oh, Mark, naona kijana wako anatafuta. Mark, nachukua Timberwolves yangu, tunapiga na Nelia na Rockets. Mimi Jadi mengikuti Givenchy. Cartier.
Now I have to ask, what was your motivation in designing your shoe?
Actually, design shoes in real life. Like,
Oh yeah. Amna mwanangu, bahati mbaya nimekananilia na nini na timu gani, timba nini, Golden State Warriors. Sema ngoja naanzisha upya.
Wewe toa anzisha wewe.
Mimi natumia normal. Nadhani hata najua mambo ya kuseti hizi timu. Mimi hata sijui mambo ya kuseti. Mimi na
hebu nenda kwenye setting kule.
Hebu ngoja. Ngoja
niweke live. Umeanza na hoja.
Mimi natezea Timberwolves, lakini nataka nicheze na hiyo timu yako Rockets. Random team hapa. Huko.
Nenda kwenye setting.
Setting Pro. Hiyo scene inasema ipo blocked, lakini mimi kwenye game difficulty natumia Pro.
Halo, hizo unanisikia vizuri?
Nakusikia, nakwambia kwenye setting walikuwa wameweka blocked scene. Lakini mimi hapa game difficulty natumia Pro.
Bro, basi haina noma. Naona hapa ameniblokia, siwezi kuona. Haina noma, basi chagua after twende uwanjani nitaona tu.
Baridi. Iko wapi timu yako ya kijinga unaoipa Nelia? Si ndio hiyo? Kogi Sultans.
2KMC. Compete events happening
Twende. Okay, nikifungwa natoa na quit live stream.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K. In this one, we'll see the Houston Rockets square off against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Well, for Minnesota.
Below.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K. We get a break in the DA. Take it away. Influential with his taste for sure, David. Thank you. And the Houston Rockets starting five. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with PJ Tucker. And it's House in at the 3 side.
Oh my, Trendeni.
He's out there with Russell. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. Now here's Towns. Okogie, the pass to Russell. On its way from Beasley for 2. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Chris, you look at the grind of a regular season. Adam Silver seems open to fewer games or even...
Oh, the camera is in a focus on the ball.
This is one that I'm not with, Kevin. You know, in my day, you had guys play 82.
Camera in a focus on the ball. Focus. Jaribu kutumia hii.
Chamberlain, they were playing in shoes that basically were socks, and they didn't have tape, and they didn't have all the things that we're privy to in the medical industry. So I think we should keep it at 82 games and minutes the same, because it keeps a full context of sports where you can talk about Harden versus a Big O. It keeps the argument in the same place. I think fewer games, fewer minutes starts to change the dynamics and the expectations of what players can do. I don't mind changing and adding tournaments, letting guys get more rest, but I think the number of games in the minutes of the game has to stay 48 minutes, has to stay 82 games.
Very interesting. And here's Russell after the three-pointer from Robert Covington. Beasley finds Russell. Okogie for 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. 4-point game on the high post. Westbrook can't get it to go.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
For 3, Beasley.
Fuck, anakosa.
Again, can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oh, and Harden is just ferocious with his dunk, just ramming it in the defense's face.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Beasley outside.
Sema umesikia Makarius? I can say a game is different from mtu unapocheza.
Beasley outside. To the paint. They get it, and the
Kwa hiyo I guess nikicheza na wewe you won't cause any damage sana.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Westbrook with the bucket.
A really smart opening.
Oh yeah. Unajua ninachokwambia nini, kwamba ujue hawa ni pros, si ndio? Nimeweka difficulty ya pro. Nacheza mimi na CPU. Ila what I'm trying to tell you ni kwamba wewe uwezi ukacheza like game inavyocheza. Unaona? Kama mimi if naweza nika handle some places za hivi, ina maana wewe uwezi ukananilia ukanisumbua. I guess mwezi wa 8.
So bad, you have to do that Messi.
Oh yeah. Mimi nipo kwenye mechi hapa.
Sorry, niko nimeka positive. Ongea nimeka positive.
Yeah.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest opportunities.
And there's the foul. Will go on PJ Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota making some changes. James Johnson's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Jake Layman comes in for Josh Okogie. And Culver's subbed in for Beasley. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Gordon's checked in.
No fly wenyewe.
And here in the first about 3 minutes in. Outside, Towns. Pass to Layman. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook.
Oh, ambao ameshikalafu wazee.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Jeff Green is checked in for PJ Tucker. Damari Carroll comes in for Robert Covington.
Ngoja ni focus sio jamaa yako James Harden anayekupa kiburi.
And it's Layman in the corner. Shoots.
Mwanangu mtoto apati.
Can't hit.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration.
Shots good by McLemore.
Yeah, they're going to have
Anakuitu kumamake anaita usenge.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Culver passes to Reed to the left wing. Kicks to Culver out to the right wing. Here's Layman. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Comeback itakapotokea sio utakuwa unacheka nini?
Culver passes the ball well for a guy at that position.
Rivers passes to Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Excellent all-around performance so far.
Wewe Makele, kwani wewe utapiga hivyo? Yaani kitu simple, yaani the difference kwamba wewe uwezi ukapiga hivyo. Unaona? Wewe uwezi ukapiga vitu kama hivyo.
Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. The Rockets fourth.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. They're really converting points off those turnovers.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him to hit tough shots this quarter.
And there's the pass to Green. He kicks to McLemore. Rockets 6. Gordon outside. The Rockets again can't hit. Pass to Layman. Fires it up. Nice jump shot. Good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
From deep three-point range, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Rockets lead by 11. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we'll be back in just a moment. Now a chance to hear shooting guard Eric Gordon talk about their key to winning.
It's all about not making mistakes, getting rebounds, and getting good stuff to really push the pace up. And I think when we do that, we...
And right nowadays, it's all about pushing the pace.
And it's an offensive-oriented league now. When you execute, you really look to attack. It puts the opposition on their heels.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, GA. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Green. Damari Carroll is out there with Gordon. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's Rivers in at the point. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. He's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, it's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling. Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., Many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. And Jarrett Culver gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, Mike D'Antoni, the legendary coach in this game, he's found success at almost every stop that he's coached at. Only missing the title to submit his legacy.
Yo, Kogi.
Making a switch. PJ Tucker, he's checked in for Green. Robert Covington comes in for Damari Carroll. James Harden, he's checked in for McLemore. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Rivers. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Culver. And with Mike D'Antoni, Chris, you can see his influence as a coach throughout the NBA.
Yeah, a lot of modern offenses borrow from things that D'Antoni created. The up-tempo early offense is a product of his 7 seconds or less era. I mean, his imprint is all over the NBA.
Now here's Harden. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And they kept fouling him. It only made him more aggressive. He wound up having a huge night at the free throw line.
Now Beasley. James Harden missing on the 3. Low block shot on the way. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Hernan Gomez. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Tucker. Lets it go with the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. Hit the road with that first of a 5-game run. Russell passes to Okogie. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Houston leading by 10. Fires the 3. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, it's a beautiful shot right there from Harden. He has the touch. Quick release needed to torch defenses from outside.
Chris, over the last 40 years, a steady decline in offensive rebounds, largely due, I'm guessing, to the concern with transition.
Definitely. And let's give respect to the offensive rebounding that it should have. Whenever you had guys like Robin, Popeye Jones, guys that used to just, you'd have nightmares about because they were such great rebounders. Ben Wallace. Well, now it's a little bit different because those guys were playing the 4th position, right? So now at the 4th position, you have to get back on defense because if you're not, guys are shooting threes with Curry land in the 4th position because the game is evolving. So now it is better to get back in transition and try to get an extra possession for your team. You still want to attack the glass. You just want to make sure you know who's in the game at that time because now you have guys leaking out and getting a quick shot on that other end.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Beasley outside. Towns, the best Hernan Gomez. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here is House. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Harden outside. No good on the 3. Minnesota shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
I'm trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Here's Beasley following the score by Houston. Here's Russell with the 3. Here's Towns, and the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got his 2nd basket of the game.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his 2nd foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Johnson's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Jeff Green is checked in for Robert Covington.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Johnson. Great D that time from Green. Rockets leading by 16. The dish to Westbrook. Shoots a 3.
Motherfucker. Oya. Kaka, sasa ile ni CPU sio wewe.
Nitakwambia. Nipunguze kidogo, lakini mimi na shit tatu sana. Nipunguze kidogo. Napenda Rockets wote na shit tatu wote.
Bwana wewe, mimi nakutaka wewe, sitaki CPU.
Haina noma ila. Ujitahidi sana kijana wangu. Kabla kukaba ila ino vizuri.
Ngoja wewe pros wale unawafunga? Hiyo CPU ya pro wewe unawafunga? Nilijua tu lazima useme ndio. Uwezi ukakataa. Kaka tutakutana. Kwa hiyo unadhani na mimi utanifunga kama huyo dogo sio? Kitu simple tu, tutakutana. Haina noma. Poa.
Don't let go of the rope in this one, Clark. Hold on tight, buckle in. A lot of pace, a lot of speed between these two teams.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And if you like popcorn, you better be able to eat it with your head up because this one will be fast and furious.
Well, then you're talking about yourself because our fans probably don't know this, but you're eating popcorn all the time during these games.
Hey, I love popcorn, and there's nothing like enjoying fresh popcorn in an arena. It doesn't get better than that.
I know. Here's Che, and the pass to Culver. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Che outside, hits it from three-point range.
Stretching out. The defense, spacing them out, establishing the threat from deep. Those concepts are right in Che's wheelhouse.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Sabonis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Tinsley. Guarded by Oladipo. Gregory, the pass to Culver. Back to Che. And Che throws it down.
Boy, Che's a great competitor now. He's not going to be denied when he's inside. He's going straight to the 10.
Now, here is Singleton. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Clippers. Over Russell. That one wide left.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And he makes the first.
You know, D'Angelo Russell, to his credit, made the most of the move.
I guess I'm gonna end the stream, boys.